The leaders, top students at Jin and Dunfeng, forced the school to take action, sending Lai Nai on a vacation. Watching Lai Nai leave, the classmates rejoiced like lottery winners, except Sayo, who heroically chased, thinking the bully was gone with Lai Nai. He asked the bully for the club key, but got threatened, kicked them out, and had been next Sayo. The bully warned he'd make him the next social outcast. Just like Sayo, he was the lonely life. Afraid of losing a great teacher, Sayo he caught up with Lai Nai, offering to fight side by side who needed his help. After school, Lai Nai found Mei Village in Sunsetting, knowing they didn't want to be outcast, but facing those who didn't know empathy. Are you really thinking about being friends with them? If not, why deal with the cringe? Who cares if they hate you? Soon, you'll graduate with no overlap. Why does Lai Nai compromise? Why do nice people always suffer? Mei Village just didn't get it. Why so much concern for others? On the flip side, Sayo he found Aju, Jin and Dunfeng still lingering after school, not bothering to go home. Sayo he realized they were feeling guilty about getting rid of the homeroom teacher because he'd been there and feared crossing the bully too. Guilt kept them from going home, afraid to face their parents who'd instilled good values, so they just paced around school, telling themselves tomorrow would be better, only to find that the next day was just as miserable. There's no need to be sad just to fit in. There will always be folks who truly support you. I'm here not just because a teacher asked, but because I believe there's a kind soul in this class who wants to help you. The next day, the school bully walked into the club room only to find everything was packed up, ready for their next meeting. The bully wanted to lose it on Mei Village and Muri, but they weren't backing down this time. They moved all the cameras into the club room. The bully threatened them in a dramatic manner, saying boldly that he would shape them into another form of lone existence. Hearing this, instead of flinching, the duo kneeled, totally not what the bully expected. Their reaction was the last thing the bully expected. They didn't find his threats funny at all. They surprisingly thought being bullied was a good thing. At least they had each other, making their club their own little world. Meanwhile, the girl bully sought Aju, Jin and Dunfeng, hoping they'd leave to force school fire Lai Nai, only to be told they had completely abandoned the idea of changing their teacher, and the girl bully lost her cool, demanding to know why they would betray her. Lai Nai was indeed back in class, folks. Sayo he excitedly invited Lai Nai to lunch, but surprise, Aju, Jin and Dunfeng joined, and he finally made some friends. As they happily ate, a quirky enthusiast burst in, shouting, "Revolution on campus." The enthusiastic classmate, seeing Lai Nai's stress, decided to make a movie. Lai Nai just wanted her students' happy movies. Not interested. Back home, her husband invited her for drinks, adding the usual "I want a divorce" talk. They often met like this. As work got busier, the chats dwindled. Lai Nai, being her thoughtful self, thought it best not to disturb him, not even a small talk. Gradually, they grew apart, feeling like strangers scary. Thus, divorce was proposed. Yet Lai Nai's friend gave her a wake-up call, finding out that Lai Nai was threatened, sparking some serious anger. As her husband, he knew nothing of her fears. He felt he cared too little. He just wanted Lai Nai to share everything with him from now on and wish she'd forget about the divorce. Finally, after all this, Lai Nai could spill it all out, whispering, "I'm currently living my second week as a struggling student." Watching his ring collapse, rather than act, the male bully seemed to turn into a wooden statue, holding back like a pro. Only the girl bully, who really knew him, understood this was the calm before the storm. She knew he was plotting something. The girl bully crew was scheming on how to deal with Lai Mei. The classroom speaker blared, asking for Lai Mei to come to the office, which gave the girl bully the perfect opportunity. The girl bully suggested Lai Mei cleverly look for ways to deal with that. While Lai Mei was on her way to find Lai Mei walked straight up, telling Lai Mei not to see Ziwu, leaving her stunned. Lai Mei was baffled. She hadn't told anyone and had no idea how Lai Mei knew. But what Lai Nai said next blew her mind. Lai Nai dramatically warned if she didn't break up with Ziwu, she'd take him out with a craft knife in a month. Lai Mei found herself deeply suspicious of these gossips and rumors, contemplating reporting Lai Nai for mental intimidation with the intention of turning around and dashing away. But Lai Nai unveiled undeniable truth, echoing words she'd long held inside. Every day after class, she hung out in the same drink shop until 8, preferring to stay out longer than be home. Sometimes she'd come home early and stare at the leftover food on the table, wondering, can I still eat this? I haven't eaten out, and in my parents' eyes, it's just my sister. She feels like a ghost at home. Lai Nai knew she was recording her. If my words can't touch you, go ahead and report me. But if you want to find a place of your own, I'm here to. Before Lai Mei could get angry, she couldn't help but ask, if all you're saying is true, then where were my friends? Seeing Lai Nai's expression, she realized her friends weren't there, not even for after-school hangouts. Instead, her friends made her the laughingstock, mocking her for being naive, because real friendship doesn't last. So when she questioned her friendships, it only proved they were never real friends.